once you come self-aware and you master all the entities of awareness, that's when you come into understanding that you God.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause you so self-aware that you see everything
that's
for
around you, what it is.
You see it for what it is.
You read all the messages and the signs, and you can in tune with yourself and get in tune with the next person.
There you go, and the universe.
And the universe.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's knowledge itself.
That's what he was saying. He was saying how some people today, don't have certain awareness. Like even today, he like certain people don't. He was like, man, don't you know there's certain people that you know how we can sit there and we think about shit that say some shit happened a couple days ago and we ponder about it and we go over it like and we think about it.
Right.
Some people don't even do that.
That's right. They don't reflect.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, bro. You got some people who don't do that. Like though.
That's amazing, bro.
Yes, bro. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm sending it to you too.
Oh, yeah.
And he was, and some people don't do that. And he had a girl and a boy, and they were talking to each other. And he was like, and the boy was like, he was saying that he do it, and the girl was like, I don't do that. And he asked the girl, do you hear voices like do you hear your voice telling yourself to do things or do? She was like, never in my life have I ever heard that. I never had no inner voice, you know what I'm saying, that I consider myself directing me.
But you know that comes from too of motherfuckers who don't have a care in the world, like they haven't experienced life, different experiences of life.
But see,
then not even that. Remember we used to always talk about, you know what I'm saying, like the P-land gland, you know what I'm saying, that element of. That's another part of your awareness is your P-land, to be able to tap and adapt to what's going on around you and to in your own
I don't know.
In your own head.
Now, in
your own head, right? So that means if a person don't look within, right?
Yeah. So
they always looking without. You know what I'm saying? The outwards, not within. So they not paying attention what's going on the inside of themselves or in their mind. They only paying attention to the imagery that's in front of them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's the ego, you know what I'm saying, the flesh part of the part that they working in. They working on only one side of their brain.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And the kicker to what you were saying, the dude even said that he was like when people thought like that, primarily people do still think like that. I'm talking about that not being self-aware shit. Mm-hmm. Like they said, mostly people who like religious, fanatical, like most people who like, oh God, I was sitting there and God came to me and told me. He said most of them people are the people that don't have self-awareness. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, but
that's a lot of people.
But get what? He didn't say what he didn't become biased and say
all of
that make you weak or strong. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
He broke it down and said that this go back to a conversation that we might have talked about long ago when we talked about how black kids learn different.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Everybody got a different learning curve. You feel what I'm saying? And with that said, that's all in the difference. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't the same. Yeah, he was like, everybody ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, goddamn, the cracker was saying a whole bunch of shit, and they were like, jaw dropping, because it's all the shit that we don't talk about, but it's in a nutshell, and it coming from a cracker. You know what I'm saying? And he really giving you a visual aspect that it set off a light bulb. You know what I mean? Cause that shit was some real true shit. It make you think about how, like, even with these crackers, like, when the shit they do is because they mentally inept. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't got they can't do it because they can't do it. You can put goddamn all triangles in a motherfucking face. If his mind say them squares, they squares. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's just to put you in the mindset of how motherfuckers is, like why they the way they are, and you almost can't be mad at a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Cause it really ain't shit
because
they can do about it.
Because really,
that shit gave me a little thought about it.
You know, really that white people, they only know the things that they know because they was taught.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know shit. A lot of them did not know nothing or self-awareness.
Yeah.
They had to come across us to be able to. They made them aware of themselves
Yeah,
because
right.
we was already aware of ourselves.
And
We was
once they
already-
became aware, that's when they were started. That's when they
started-
mastered
they
the
started
exploitation of religion.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's when they mastered it. That's when they came self-aware, they realized that, oh shit, this a game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This the game. You know what I'm saying? But it's real, but we finna pervert it. You know what I'm saying?
Voices in my head.
For real.
Because I always had voices in my motherfucking head. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
You know what I mean? And so, you know, a lot of times I hear myself, but then a lot of times I hear other people. And so, you know, I had to understand my own self to the point that that I was an empath, because what it was, I was having other people's thoughts and emotions and feelings. I could understand what that was, you know what I'm saying? To the point of, as I was coming up, I would emulate. Because you around somebody so long, you feel what I'm saying? So as your emotions, you get emotional tied. Sometimes you be having feelings that it's not even your feelings. So once I understood that it took me,
Recent breakthrough.
you feel what I'm saying? Recent breakthrough that's what the fuck that shit was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to distance. You see what I'm saying? To be able to strengthen my own shit that I got going on. You know what I'm saying? So I can identify what it is, because it's really my thought. Oh, this nigga thought. This nigga emotion. You know what I'm saying? It's this motherfucking chick, you know what I'm saying, emotions and thought. This ain't my shit. I don't feel that way. I don't even agree with that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And so once I identified it, once I realized what it was and backed off, I got a chance to hear my own self. And then guess what? I was still hearing other people's voices. Then I had to figure out what those voices was. Cause now I'm in this bitch going kind of like crazy, cause I thought it was me being an empath and just dealing with other people's shit, but not what it was my own people talking to me. So I started to ask questions. This is you? Is this you? You know what I'm saying? You know, like, now, did that comes with time for me to, that I couldn't connect all the time? Hell yeah.
Fuck, it went dead. As soon as I finished sending it, y'all, like, I was looking for that white.
You know,
Dang.
shit crazy.
What
I
chose
got the
you?
little boy, that Android, little Android. But yeah, I mean,
The mind is, that's why I believe in the spirit aspect of it, because it's the unknown. Because you have to believe in the unknown because you believe in woman. Because if you believe in woman, you believe in the unknown. Because that's what the wound is. You know what I mean? The wound is the unknown. The stomach, you know what I mean? You know, so we wouldn't know nothing about what's going on inside no woman.
your self-awareness is like supposed to be perceived as the one thing that humans got that set us apart from other animals. Other animals
Well, it
ain't
seems
self-aware.
like, shit, they ain't true a lot of times.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that ain't true. A lot of
In
times.
what case?
I mean,
Shit.
I think that some
When you
animals,
define self-awareness, animals they don't meet the same criteria of self-awareness
Like,
as
don't know
us.
smart as a motherfucker.
when
But
I'm
he
saying
ain't
this,
self-aware.
but
Yeah, self-aware as hell.
this-
You know, said the man self-aware.
It's
Nah,
like this.
he understand. This how dogs work. This how animals work now. You know, that's like you don't see animals. I follow this one nigga who train dogs. All he do is he's a master dog trainer. He know how to, when the dog doing certain shit, he know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Cause fundamentally a dog is a dog. You know what I'm saying? You have a smart ass dog, you have a dumb ass dog. But a dog fundamentally is a dog. You gonna train him. You gonna train him the same way as you gonna train him. You feel what I'm saying?
all right. So listen to this.
I done heard you say though, goddamn boy, that nigga down by goddamn. I done heard you.
But
You know what I'm saying?
But what I mean by that is he's well conditioned to understand our ways. That's my bottom line on that. It ain't that he got some form of heightened intelligence.
Okay,
It's that
okay.
that when you say
Good
stop,
explanation.
Domino, goddamn, when he hear in that tone, in that order, he know you mean chill out, cause he working off of your emotions, cause that's what dogs do. He ain't working off of your goddamn what you saying.
He can
Alright,
cover
so
them
listen.
motherfuckers. We
So
not be
listen.
saying shit,
So
and
listen.
he'll know.
Emotion.
So let me
he
ask you-
going off of your
So let me ask you
sense.
this. So I agree.
Yeah, you
I
exploding
agree.
that shit weird right there.
I agree with you because I'm a dog man. You feel what I'm saying? Now, these dogs out of just, just say just certain animals.
One.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain animals out there because it's like this. We wasn't always speaking in the way we speak. You know what I'm saying? We all had different languages, different tongue. I think at one point we wasn't speaking at all. You know what I'm saying? And so that means how will you be able to communicate? And how will you be able to learn without actually reading and learning? You see what I'm saying? That means you have to have some type of awareness to be able to guide through life.
That's what I'm talking about.
You see what I'm saying?
But that's the self-awareness that we have as humans that other animals don't have.
Not all animals. I think that some animals,
No,
you know what I'm saying?
well, name him. Stop thinking about him and name
But
him.
shit,
Right.
animal kind of run a tighter ship than we do, though,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
I'm saying
I'm
like
what I'm
natural
saying, like,
animal
I'm
though.
talking about
But
how they be able to.
Our sporadicness is our self-awareness.
Uh-huh.
You feel what I'm saying? That tight ship you talking about?
Yeah.
That's the lack of self-awareness.
But you see-
because it ain't as sporadic as us. They understand when they stomach say squeak squeak, I gotta eat. When our stomach say squeak squeak, we can say shit, but I'm gonna hold off for a minute, goddamn, and I goddamn eat. I'm a hold off. I got something sitting right there, but I got the will and the self-awareness to hold off and not touch it.
But at the same time though, they could take some from the wind or the
Like people like I
or
look
the
at squirrels, like I look at
seasons,
squirrels,
or-
like I
know
look
what I'm
at
saying,
like
or-
I look at like how they
know what
adapt
I'm
to the
saying.
season, like for real, like
Yeah.
the nature. Because
Yeah,
we
yeah.
all have because get what? They know how to adapt to nature.
like a
that
motherfucker.
ain't-
Bugs are not even that because we a part of nature.
But that ain't self-awareness.
That is separate. You
No,
have
no,
to be
no, no,
aware.
no.
They goddamn know. They goddamn be hollering at the motherfucker. Goddamn. Let me goddamn go over
No.
here on that rock right quick.
No,
Let me go in there. Got an 8% bun over. Let me go up under that tree.
So that's the difference.
That the goddamn line
But
go
see-
right up under
but
the
see-
tree,
but see-
don't it? Do we
but
just
see-
lay in there and eat?
But look,
Do we
that's-
lay in there and eat?
But see, that's the difference between
Yeah.
when you
Shit.
in sync with you in sync with everything. When you in sync like an animal in sync,
With
that's how
nature.
you go about.
But get what?
That's
That
what
what
like,
we
that's the way
trying
it's
to get
supposed
back
to
to.
be.
That's what we trying to get back
Exactly.
to.
We trying to get back to goddamn.
We ain't at that though.
Shit.
That's what I'm trying to
get
tell
with
you.
nature.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get one with nature.
So
Yeah.
our self-awareness by nature is the opposite. It's going in the opposite direction of being like them animals. And that's what makes us different. Fundamentally,
Yeah.
we different.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean by self-aware. It's a gift and it's a curse. You feel what I'm
I just
saying?
think we a little more involved.
It make us a hell of a
You're right.
parasite.
It's a
It
human
does.
experience.
Yeah, it's
God's
like
having a human
penicillin.
experience. Goddamn.
But see, that's the whole God-like movement. We broke away from the natural cycle. And when we can get the
I
whole
was by force.